Welcome to Five Plan Partners, where our topic today is pandemic planning. I never dreamed in my 30 plus years that I would be using that as a topic. But the beauty of that is that in pandemic planning, we also want to use a word called panic. No need to panic if you have a plan. I'm joined here today by Jason Hatley, our financial planning manager. And Jason, it's great to sit here and have conversation and share with our viewers here about things they need to consider in the financial planning process, which could very well help you remain calm and to understand what's actually going on. And am I still on track to achieve my goals?
Right. Yeah, and times like this, it's more critical than ever to make sure you've got that plan in place. This is why we build a financial blueprint for all of our clients. When you have that blueprint in place, when you have that plan that you're confident in, you have the confidence to make it through these without the panic.
Right.
And without the fear and the anxiety.
Yeah, and I appreciate you saying that because of the fact that Five Plan Partners, for many, many years, long before we experienced this pandemic, we focused on the fact that every portfolio needs to be managed to the plan.
That's right.
And by doing worst case planning,
Yes.
This is your worst case, we can determine then how you need to navigate and what decisions you need to make as you move forward. Everybody wants to talk about planning. Well, if I get this rate of return, or the question I like to ask, if you had to choose between your portfolio outperforming the S&P 500 index or your money achieving your dreams and goals, which hand would you pick? Well, guess what? In my 30 plus years, no one has picked S&P 500, and I can assure you right now that's definitely not the hand that they're going to pick. The reality of it is dreams and goals. And if you know you're on track to get to your dreams and goals using ultra-conservative returns, maybe high inflation, all kinds of combinations, then you can understand what your options are going forward. Did I say that correctly?
Right. Yeah, and that's a great point. We do use those very ultra-conservative assumptions in your plan. Sure. Again, for times like these, we never can predict when this is going to happen.
Right.
And so, we don't apply unrealistic assumptions and rates of return and 0% inflation on your expenses. We put those very conservative assumptions in there. By doing that, the downturns like this that we're seeing today are already kind of baked into your plan.
Sure.
Hopefully this is not having a significant impact on you. Hopefully the plan that we put in place for you is allowing you to get through this unscathed to the most degree.
Sure.
But in the situation where our client is being impacted by this, where their cash flow has been halted for some time, then there are things that we can do within the plan.
Well, on your list here that we've got here on the screen, we have inventory of your short and long-term goals such as college funding, weddings, major purchases, and retirement, budgeting, saving, and spending plans and habits, debt payoff strategies, risk planning and protection strategies such as obtaining adequate life, disability, and property casualty insurance. How does this impact your estate planning? Your tax planning. Right now, people need to look at tax loss harvesting. In other words, the markets are down. This may be the time that you take some tax losses, and if as the economy picks back up and if there's buying opportunities out there as well, you can take advantage of the appreciation in the market. Impactful decisions and strategies. What about my pension? What about Social Security and the strategies I need to apply? What about my health insurance, Medicare decisions, Roth conversions, employee benefit selection and maximization? Life is going to move forward, and as it moves forward, people are still looking at the retirement. They're still looking at all these decisions that they need to make. And then also income variability with those Roth conversions, donor advisor funds, low interest rate environments. So let's talk about that, refinancing and purchasing opportunities. Those are some that you see on the list there. And then going back to you, Jason, we've had clients calling us like, wow, interest rates are so low. Should I refinance? Well, talk just a little bit right now may not be the time to refinance because my understanding is mortgage companies, banks have kind of said, we got more than we need, and so they've actually raised rates. Is that correct?
That's right. In some cases, they're seeing so much volume, so much demand of people coming in wanting to do refinances that they're they're intentionally kind of pricing themselves out of the market. I'm not sure that's the case across the board. You may still find some folks out there who are willing to do it for you, but just understand that may be an impediment to doing it. It's still a great time. If you can find somebody to do the refinance for you, it's a great time to do it because the rates are probably never going to go this low or any lower than this. Churchill said that, an optimist sees opportunity in every challenge.
That's one of my favorite quotes.
Yeah. And so, there are a lot of opportunities out there. If we can see through the difficulty and see the opportunities that it may create.
Right. Well, and I want to bring up a point too, is that people have said, okay, I want to meet with you, but right now with all that's going on with the coronavirus, I really don't want to come into the office. Don't worry about it. Here at Five Plan Partners, we have virtual capabilities, office capabilities with our high-tech, high-touch technology. We can have you sitting in your home, on your laptop, on your iPad, your computer, and we can do shareware. But basically, we can go through and show you not only where you are net worth-wise, where your portfolios are, we can even lock in through our system and your credit cards and everything. Is that correct?
That's right.
Yeah, and so we can show all that and then tie it to your portfolios as well, so that you can see what action has been taken here at Five Plan Partners, or from the standpoint if you have money located in other areas as well. It's all coordinated. It's a plan in place. Our unique process, our strength, your financial house, is focused on every day looking for ways to make our clients' lives better, richer, fuller. And in addition to that, to communicate, to give them knowledge. So with that knowledge, they can have confidence to confront fears and anxieties. Nobody wants that little voice in your head going into a panic. Am I going to be able to retire? Am I going to be able to pay for my daughter's wedding? Am I going to be able to help my children go to college? All the career decisions and life decisions you have to make, you can do the what ifs, the options, right?
Yeah, when we build your blueprint, we lay out a base case scenario as a first step to show you if you change nothing, this is what your projection is going to look like. On top of that, we can layer in additional scenarios, the what ifs that you mentioned, the different options. If I'm facing this choice and I've got these three options, we can lay out each of those options and show you what the individual impact is of those. So, yeah, it's a very dynamic program. We have a lot of capabilities in showing you your options and then the benefits and drawbacks of each of those options.
I really like the way you said system.
Right.
And I'm big on systems. But also, I have to praise the team here at Five Plan Partners because of years of experience. So you're a CPA, am I correct,
That's
sir?
true. Yes.
I have my SEMA designation. We have people CFPs, CPAs, JDs, MBAs, SEMA, CFA, all kinds of years of experience. I've been doing this, actually, it'll be my 39th year in April that I've been doing this in the business. And so taking that knowledge base with the systems and the technology, and then also our unique process, your financial house, and putting all that together.
Yes.
Really changes the whole dynamics of what financial advice, financial services, and all the different ways we can help our clients. It changes it dramatically.
No, you're absolutely right. The system is dynamic. It is powerful, but without us knowing how to use it and how to make the best use of it, and really leverage the power of it.
Right.
It's just a system.
Well, and another great point, though, when you're building a house, as I like to say, you have to have an architect with a blueprint, and you also have to have a builder. They work together.
That's right.
You're the architect. I'm on the side of the building side, the builder side of this firm. And so we're constructing portfolios and navigating through the construction of that financial blueprint that you and others on this team have done. And so to build your financial house, it takes a whole team and a knowledge and different perspectives to bring it all together and to coordinate any other professionals we need to get the job done.
That's right.
So in these times when the news is coming at you and there's a lot of uncertainty, we basically are saying put the pandemic on pause, don't panic, give us the opportunity to build your financial house, to have communication with you as we navigate through these times, and to understand that with a plan, you have a goal to reach those dreams and goals, and there's a variety of ways you can do it. We hope this has been educational. We hope you share it with others. That's a great compliment to us, and we are getting response from people saying, I watched your vlog, and for the first time, I got peace of mind is what I needed to do to move forward. Have a great week. We're going to continue to communicate, and hopefully this has been a benefit to you. Thanks.